Hello there! How are you guys today? Welcome to our 20th class, right? So today I'm going to correct with you our list of exercises number 5, okay? So let's do it together. Follow me then, please. Okay, so exercise number 1. Fill in the blanks using will or be going to. So we are going now to review what we saw a few classes ago, the difference, right? When we talk about the future, when should we use will and when should we use the verb to be plus going to, okay? Let's do this then. Okay, so here we have a dialogue, okay? So A speaks first. Are you going to enroll in math this semester? Okay, so I believe I left for you, right? The meaning of to enroll. To enroll is to be part, is to take part, okay? To sign in for a class, okay? So are you going to enroll in math this semester? And B answers, I don't know yet. Maybe I will choose or I am going to choose another subject. What do you guys think? So, is he sure? Is this something he has already planned? No, it isn't. He says, I don't know yet. Maybe. So every time that we want to express doubt, something that we are not certain about, we are going to use will. Remember that? So I will choose another subject, okay? Maybe I will choose another subject. Now, letter B. I told you already. I will or I am going to study all weekend. So, I told you already. So, in the past, this person had already made these plans, okay? So, we can say this is something that is already planned. So, when he says, I told you already, this is something that he has already predetermined, right? So, it's something he has already planned on. So, we are going to use be going to, okay? I am going to study all weekend, okay? So this is a previous decision, right? Now another dialogue. A goes first. Next time, please let me know in advance, okay? So next time, please let me know in advance. Okay, I will or I am going to give you a heads up. A heads up is this, right? To prepare this person for something, okay? This is a heads up. For example, hey guys, remember, tomorrow we are going to have a test, so study for next class, okay? So this would be an example of a heads up, okay? A warning. So it's something that I am telling you so that you can be prepared, okay? This is a heads up. So please, next time, let me know in advance. Okay, now this person has already decided that he is going to give a heads up next time, or he is deciding this at the moment of speech, at the same time that he is speaking. A posed a request, right, asked for something, and B is answering right now. Usually, to answer requests, we use will, remember that? Okay, I will give you a heads up. I will give you a heads up, something that is being planned at the same time that B is speaking, okay? Now, another dialogue. Now, we planned this trip for months. We will or we are going to travel to Canada? So this trip is already planned, right? So we are going to travel to Canada. We are going to travel. This is a plan, okay? And B says, that's great. I think, maybe, I think, I am going to or I will. I will or I'll travel abroad too. So this is not a decision yet. This is a possibility, right? I think I will travel abroad too. Okay, so he is not certain, he's not sure. Okay, so we use will. Okay, exercise number 2. Fill in the blanks with must, need to, have to, had better, ought to, and should, okay? So in this case here, more than one answer will be possible, remember? So first of all, we have to see if it's a necessity, something that must be done, okay? or if this is only a good idea, something that you'd better do, okay? So remember, we use these expressions to give suggestions or to express necessity, okay? So let's see if we can identify the difference and fill in the blanks here. So this is a dialogue, okay? Rachel begins, "Hello, Eric. You've been to Paris, right?" "Yes, I have." "Would you give me a few tips? I am going there next month." "Sure. First, you visit the Eiffel Tower. It's wonderful." Now, every time you go to Paris, is it an obligation to visit the Eiffel Tower? Not exactly, right? Maybe it should be, but it's not an obligation. But it's a very good idea. So in this case here, Eric is suggesting, Rachel is giving suggestions, right? He's suggesting that Rachel should visit the Eiffel Tower, okay? So we can use the expressions related to suggestions, okay? So here I brought should and ought to, okay? Ought to. So first, you should visit the Eiffel Tower, or first, you ought to visit the Eiffel Tower. Okay, now, and what about had better? Can it be used? Yes, it's possible to say, okay? First, you'd better visit the Eiffel Tower. But it sounds a little strange. Remember, had better is a little too strong, okay? Every time we use had better, it's like if you don't do this, there may be a negative consequence, okay? For example, you'd better pay attention. You'd better pay attention when crossing the streets, okay? Or, right, there's a consequence. If you don't pay attention, you may be hit by a car, okay? So there may be a consequence if you don't pay attention when crossing a street. So it's important, you'd better pay attention, okay? So usually had better is a little stronger than the other two, okay? A little stronger than should and a little stronger than ought to, okay? But it's not incorrect. It's possible to use here. If you guys used had better, no problem, okay? But remember, every time we use had better, it gives this idea, right, of something that is very important or may be a negative consequence if you don't do it, okay? So in this case, we are expressing suggestions, right? It's wonderful, okay? But you bring some money. It's expensive to get to the top. Now, the same. Is this a necessity? You have to bring money if you want to visit the Eiffel Tower? Well, it depends, right? If you want to go to the top, it is necessary to bring money. But in this case, I think we are also in the suggestion, right, field. He's suggesting that it's a good idea to visit the top, right? It's a good idea. It's not a necessity. But if you go to the top, you have to bring some money, okay? So in this case here, I brought for you guys the three expressions that suggest, indicate suggestions, okay? We have had better, should, and ought to. Okay, the three are correct. Of course, if any of you consider that, no, wait, teacher, to go to the top, it is necessary to bring money, or they won't let you go to the top. It's also possible, okay? So in this case, you could use must, you could use have to, or you could use need to. It's also possible. I consider this more in the field of suggestions, still in the field of suggestions, but it wouldn't be incorrect if you had used the expressions related to necessity, okay? It would also be possible, okay? And Rachel thanks him. Great tip, thanks. And Eric proceeds. Now, concerning documents, you have a valid passport to enter France. Now, is it a good idea to have a valid passport to enter France, or is it a necessity? It's a necessity, right? It's impossible to enter another country without a valid passport, okay? So, in this case, we have to use you must have a valid passport, you have to have a valid passport, or you need to have a valid passport, okay? So, in this case, we are in the field of necessity, okay? Also, if you plan to drive, you get an international driver's license. Okay, the same. So if you want to drive abroad in a different country, it is necessary to get an international driver's license, right? So again, you must get, you need to get, you have to get an international driver's license, okay? So here we are, of course, in the field of necessity, right? They do not accept ours. So they usually, other countries, they usually don't accept a national driver's license. So you have to get an international one. And Rachel says, that's good. Thanks a lot. Okay, so she is very happy with these tips. Okay? Okay, guys, now exercise number 3. Choose a word or expression between brackets. Remember, so between brackets, to fill in the gaps or to fill in the blanks, the same, okay? Now, please clean up your room or clean up it. Wait, teacher, both are possible, right? Your room and it are synonyms, right? I can replace your room by it. Isn't that correct? Usually, yes. But in this case, it's not possible to use a pronoun. Remember, every time we have a two-part verb like clean up, if we use a pronoun like it, we have to use the pronoun in the middle, okay? We have to split the verb, okay? So in this case, it's not possible to use it, only your room. Remember that? This is something we saw last class, right? So please clean up your room. It's incorrect to say, please clean up it. Incorrect. You would have to say, please clean it up. Okay, clean it up. Would be possible too, but in this case here, only your room fits. Okay? Now, next one, letter B. This is a mess. Put your clothes on or put your clothes away. What do you think? So if you enter a room, there are many clothes on the floor or over the bed. So you tell the person to put the clothes on, to dress all the clothes? No, to put the clothes away, right? To put the clothes in the correct places, in the drawers, in the cabinets, okay, in the wardrobe, okay? So put the clothes away. Be careful not to confuse put on and put away. Put on is to wear, to dress, okay? Now, letter C, a dialogue, okay, so A says, take out or take off your boots before going inside. So be careful, okay? In this case, when we talk about clothes and shoes, we say take off, okay? So take off your boots before going inside. Always take off. To take out is to take outside, okay? Take out the trash, for example, okay? And B answers, I will or I am going to take them. I will or I am going to. Remember, every time we answer to a request, we use will, right? So I will take them off, right? The same. We are talking about boots. It's a kind of shoe, so we take them off and not out, okay? So, okay, I will take them off. Letter D. The music is too loud. Please turn it up or turn it down. The music is too loud. It's difficult to talk, right? It's very loud. So please turn the music down. Okay, this is easy, right? Turn the music down. And letter E. If you are not going to watch TV anymore, please turn it on or turn it off. So you are watching TV. A person enters the TV room and says, hey, you are not watching TV anymore. Please turn it off, right? Turn it off. So if you are not watching the TV, you have to turn it off, right? Especially to save energy, right? Okay, letter F, another dialogue. Please hang up or hang out your jacket, okay? So hang out is also a phrasal verb, right? A two-part verb that we use to say when two friends, for example, are talking, or some friends, let's hang out a little. Let's stay here, let's talk, let's maybe drink a beer or drink a coffee, okay? This would be to hang out, okay? But in this case here, we are talking about a jacket. We have to hang it up, okay? So please hang up your jacket. So remember, hang up is to put in the hangers, for example, right? Or at the back of a chair. This would also be to hang up a jacket, okay? And B answers, okay. Always for requests we use will, remember? Okay, I will hang it up, okay? Hang it up. Okay guys, so that was it for today. We finished our list number 5. I think a list not so difficult, right? Maybe it was important to pay attention to some details. On the second question, right, there were many possible answers. It was also a matter of interpretation, right? You had to interpret the text to choose the correct expressions to see if they were suggesting, if they were talking about necessity or suggestions. But I think the list was average, right? Not too difficult. Now, if you have a different opinion, please let me know. You can just post it here. I would be glad to know your opinions about the list, okay? Next class then we are going to talk about requests, okay? We are going actually to continue talking about requests, and we are going to see something that is very common to see people making mistakes. That is when to use infinitives and when to use gerunds, okay? So after some verbs, after some expressions, we use infinitives. And after some verbs and after some expressions, we have to use the gerund, ing, okay? So this is something we are going to talk about next class. Thank you very much for your audience. Hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching. See you next class.